I'm going to show you how to get super smooth video using your GoPro Hero 5, 6, or 7 using the Karma Grip Gimbal and get good audio, something that I have not been able to do until recently with the setup I tried. Now you cannot hook an external microphone up to the camera when using the gimbal. The last video that I made was a bike review where I was rolling along not too fast, but there definitely was some wind noise and I wanted to talk, so I was reviewing the bike, doing a lot of discussion, and I wanted it to pick up my voice. So here's a sample of that video. When the trail gets chunky, this bike holds its line probably better than any other bike I've ever ridden. The stiffness is incredible. And you know what? I can't believe I'm saying this, but I'm not really missing the carbon rims on this bike. These Stans flow wheels, even though they're heavier, are plenty stiff. So here's my setup. I use the Chesty. This is the new one, which I highly recommend. It's a lot better than the old one. It's got this pad on it. Now I use the extension cable so I can keep the handle of the Karma Grip in my jersey pocket or in a hydration pack. It's not necessary to use this, but it is a little more comfortable. So I've got the GoPro on, and like I said, I would just put this in my jersey pocket or in my hydration pack. And now this is the magic that makes it all happen. A sock. So this is an old dress sock, and I hate these thin socks, so I had no problem cutting this. So what I did was I just cut the sock, and then I cut a little hole. You want to cut it pretty small because you want it to stretch over the lens of the camera. And if it's too big, it could move around and block the lens. So you just slide the sock over the camera, have the lens poke through the hole. Now it's important to note that I recommend setting the mics on stereo so you can get the best sound. I do not like the wind mode. So you set the mics on stereo with the sock over it, and that way you don't have to try to find all the little holes where the microphones are, because there's 2 or 3 on here and you would have to cover those up. Some people use like a fake mustache that they buy from a store, like a costume store, and put that over the holes. The socks just makes it easy. I mean, I just put that over there and there we go. Super smooth video with a gimbal and good audio. Now I've got a patent pending on this, but I'll be selling these for $29.95 if you want one. Seriously though, this is a great solution and one that I'm going to be using for a lot of my rides where I want the best smooth video. Now I will say that if my ride is going to be more than like an hour and a half, 2 hours, then I will not use the gimbal because I don't want to carry this thing with me all the time. And if I think it's going to rain, this is not waterproof, so I don't want to use the gimbal if there's a chance of rain. So I will rely on this windscreen and I will just rely on the hyper smooth of the camera. Now by the way, this windscreen will not fit over the camera with the gimbal unless you do some serious modification to it. So that's my setup for getting really good video with the Hero 5, 6, or 7 and good audio. And judging from some of the comments that I got on my last video, it turned out really well and I was pleased with it. How about you? Have you done anything unique to get good audio using the gimbal? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching.